Disney's Power Rangers Mystic Force Arc 3 The Light. In the beginning, Lily doesn't want to be evil. Toby being in this episode just sort of ruins the pacing, which I'll mention later. I don't get why they don't just shoot more hours to make more episodes. Or use it from different takes from each daily. They could have had a Toby or a Rock Point episode for the Rangers, both the fighting, perfect for this type of transition period. They abandoned Toby. Toby's actor looks terrible. And the Rangers look camp. Spoilers alert, Lily joins the Rockporium in the end. Actually, a great move for a character if you pay attention to this episode, and the fact that nothing else worked with her character. They could have made that dramatic, but actually compared to everything else they did with her character, it was one of the great moves they did that I found out about 5 to 10 years later. Congrats, Disney. I love the Rockporium entrance. A little messy, great beginning to that arc. Necroli finds another book, an equivalent to Xenotome, leading her to the 10 Terrors. They're not as awesome as the Hell Warriors of Infrasia, and their light storyline seems weak and uncreative in comparison, where you have to admire the production. They're equally as cool regarding their code of honor and rules. I wonder if there should be a parallel of them mentioned in the exposition with Korag and Walzard and Mad Ranger. I also wonder if in Mad Ranger, if this idea was done lazily to sell more toys, not to mention the unnecessary tease turn. In Mystic Force, however, Gekor is straight up evil, something I don't recall, possibly because of my bias from Mad Ranger. Cool work from the voice actor, though. Very scary and sniveling-like. I like how they improv a little, discussing how the Master didn't completely revive against Lianbo. The explanation of Magma being destroyed and being destroyed and destroying is done very well. I even applaud them for making evil versus evil trope accessible for the market of Disney and its producers for targeting, as small as it was. I also sort of wish they had US footage of the Rangers destroying the 10 Terrors, as it made the Rangers look weak, not damaging and defeating Magma themselves. It also made Magma look like dumb for not being able to defeat them or noticing that he lost. Even though it might be an honor thing and him not caring. After defeating Magma, the Rangers have one loss. After one loss to Magma in the episode, they argue, which feels out of place for some reason, as the actors aren't really convincing, making it campy, instead of making it Judlin Generation 1 Saban real. I actually side with Dagron despite not enjoying his character in Mystic Force, as the Rangers do act like kids, totally out of place despite no school setting. Also, the episode had Maddie being the main feature of the episode, having her contemplate her uselessness, which isn't really even true, compounding the dumbness of the plot. Luckily, Melanie Vallejo pulls it off great, and saves not only the day but the episode as well. Well, maybe more of Nick and Phineas. Phineas used very well in the episode of The Light, discussing the light. This fits a lot better than Toby, thanks to the better writing of Phineas' character and his significance to the show. Or maybe I'm just a Kelson Henderson fan. The script is used very good with him. They start with something light, no pun intended, having Phineas discuss something devouring an elephant. Nick reacts not wanting to hear Phineas discuss with him his father, although a bit forced. And it's really easy to forget with Disney barely editing her Udana in the episode. It's a nice use of reverse psychology and deception discussing Nick's role in the plot. He's revealed to possibly be the light by Phineas, who demonstrates that despite being dopey, understand the world well, with elements of grime and dirt. Nick's actor does a great job conveying the plot to the audience, with elements of which I didn't observe the first time with my pro-Sentai, pro-Mad Ranger bias. Then the pointless cameo and reminder of Fireheart being in the episode ruins some time. This wouldn't be perfect with a Rita reference, but I guess Merchan was still up in arms trying to figure out how to use her, or at least convince Disney to use Soga. Also, it's weird that Nick and Madison didn't get chipped, despite, being the main focus of the episode. The actors in real life hate each other or something. Did they not intend to ship him? Although it didn't make any sense considering that ending.